Your favorite rapper led you astray. Let me tell you how. They told you to keep it stitch lip. They told you to get it back in blood. They told you to stay 10-toed. They told you never snitch, hold it down. They told you to hang around gangsters, okay? They told you to uphold this street code that's fake and phony, all right? Now, a little background about myself. I game bang. I come from the streets, all right? I understand that this shit is all a lie. So I'm not just talking to you, but I'm talking to you. This shit's a lie, bro. It's all a game. They want to destroy the black community and they using you to do it. Okay? Every time I listen to some music, bro, some black people music where it's distasteful and it's irritating to me because when you come from a life like that, you don't want to hear shit like that. You tired of hearing it. Every time I hear young new rappers, always Glocks in the motherfucking, it's Glocks and switches, it's all type of shit in the music video. It's nothing about lyrics, it's about how dangerous they are, okay? But I understand that it's culture. I understand that they learned that from someone. So I would say that your favorite rapper led you astray. And they're destroying the black community with that. And they doing that shit on purpose. Because they know it's all fake and phony. For one, keep upholding the street code is basically you sacrificing your community. Because you're not holding nobody accountable in your community. Therefore, everybody is agreeing to the street code, although you're not in the streets. Example, right? Where I'm from South Central. What keeps the community fucked up is that even though people don't have nothing to do with gang banging, don't have nothing to do with the streets, they literally subscribe to the street code, which means that you teach your kids, don't snitch. Be tough, all right? Get your swabbles up. Outside of teaching them how to survive, you teaching them how to be a better criminal, all right? Keep it solid, 10 toes down, all right? Instead of telling them and teaching them how to be a man, okay? And what's more important in community is more important than the street code. But when you got people reiterating and forcing you to believe that this is the truth and this is what it is, most of these kids are indoctrinated by that mentality. And to be honest, bro, niggas need to start snitching, bro. Niggas need to start snitching because this shit is a lie. Everything they tell you is a fucking lie, all right? So at the end of the day, you got these criminals making rules and they want you to abide by them. They used to say that there is no honor amongst thieves. So why would I listen to a criminal's rules? That don't even make any sense, bro. You don't even follow your own rules. Your whole persona is to not follow rules and go against XYZ, and you're an outlaw. Why the fuck you making laws for other people and expecting them to uphold something that's not even real because you made it up? And you don't live by morals because you do shit that's unaccounted for. If somebody outside, if a baby outside ain't got nothing to do with nothing, who cares? So what? I see videos of niggas going to people's grandma's house. What the fuck she got to do anything? Doesn't matter. Because ain't no honor amongst no thieves. There ain't no honor amongst the street code. But they want to tell your kids that and indoctrinate them. Bro, but I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to be real serious when it comes to this, all right? They lie to you. Because most of these niggas who think they tough and upholding this street culture, when they get to jail, they very compliant and submissive. Because, number one, they don't want their ass beat by the police. Number two, they don't want their privileges snatched away. And number three, they need something to do. So all this tough shit goes out the window because it's always somebody tougher than you. They busting it open for the police officers. I'm going to get into that later. And number three, fuck the white man. Fuck all this, anti-everything. Nigga, you got a job. And you got a job for 25 cents. So on the streets, no job, anti-everything. But soon as you get in that jail cell, what job could I be? A porter? All the freedom you can get, right? You want to be a porter making a quarter. It's all bull crap, and they want to indoctrinate you and your children with the bull crap, all right? Now, when I said that they be busting it open for the police, these all tough dudes, right? Like I said, my very first time ever being in trouble was me going to jail and going to prison. So I done seen some shit that I thought I'd never see, bro. And I knew for a fact that I already knew it was false and phony because I was, a game bang for, a minimum amount of time in my life. But what stamped it for me was that When I seen gangbanger tattoos all on their fucking face, right? We getting cavity checked by the police. They busting it open for the police. We all doing it. Ain't no, oh, nigga, I'm tough and all. You got a nigga with tattoos get stripped naked and squat and cough. Yeah, we doing that. What fuck you mean? But at the end of the day, they want you to believe that they tough. You very compliant in jail, but you can't be compliant to your community. You very non-destructive in jail, but you want to teach us destructive. It's all a game. It's all a game. And yeah, the police shine in there. They shine, yeah, they get in there. You hear me? But you don't hear no game making tough nigga, rally up and none of that tough op, none of that. You don't hear that in jail. Fuck the police. You don't hear none of that. All right? They very compliant and very submissive. Just like a woman. Very, very submissive. They don't want nothing taken away from them, even though they ain't got shit. So, knowing that, do you ever hear them talk about that? Maybe this is the first time you ever hearing something like that, bro. I'm just here to keep it real. It's all a fucking joke, bro. You got the biggest killers in the world, bro. Stripping down, getting buck naked, and squatting in front of the police, getting cavity. Bro. If that don't tell you nothing, I don't know what will, bro. And I'm gonna keep it G. If you keep going to jail for crime and you understand that this is happening, you like that shit. You like it. You gotta like it, bro. It's over with. You like the shit, bro. How could you? Once that happened to me, bro, I felt, don't even play with me, bro. Don't play with me. I don't want nobody talking to me. None of that. Dudes want to have conversations while it's happening, bro. Don't talk to me while your ass is spread, bro. I don't want to hear that.
Doo-doo water.
You hear me? But dudes will still be trying to chat. Like, bro, come on, man. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is they leading you astray. They destroying the community while doing it. Because if they gave a fuck, they would tell you the truth. If they gave a fuck, being a snitch is not a bad thing, because in these white areas, you know what to expect. That's why niggas don't be going to white people places or white people areas and doing dumb shit, because they know the outcome of that, right? But why does it have to be like that? Because in the black community, while everybody complying to the street shit, we losing because we listening to the criminal, and the criminal ain't got nothing for you. They ain't got nothing for you but bullshit, right? But what I'm saying is that it needs to make a change, right? And if you a street dude listening to this shit and you think, oh man, this nigga go, this nigga's an Uncle Tom, this nigga's a sellout, bro. You sold your community out a long time ago, bro. Because whatever you are, BD, GD, whatever the fuck you are, or you name yourself a street, doesn't matter, Crip, Blood, that's not what it stood for. Which means that it's straight away from whatever it stood for. That means that you're not for no community. You're for yourself. That's what you are. That's the new identity of what these organizations is, right? These criminal organizations is. If you want these streets clean and you want to give your babies a chance, you have to reprogram the culture, because it's only causing more harm. It's only going to breed more bullshit. Most of these babies who make it out the hood have to hop over so many hoops to do it. And it's not by a white person with a noose. It's with a black motherfucker with a switch in his hand. And your kid, they always say this shit too in the hood, man. As long as you mind your business, you're going to be all right. Lies. Lies, lies, lies. They want you to believe that bullshit. But again, like I said, there's no honor amongst thieves. There's no honor amongst criminals. You've seen it with 6ix9ine. You've seen it with 6ix9ine. You may not agree with how he did it, what happened, what went on, none of that shit. But you got to understand this. Black people mostly, was on his head for snitching, for snitching. And my thing is this: if you gonna be on him about doing that, why aren't you on the other people's head too for what they did? Because they were both disloyal. It was both some disloyal shit that went on. Yeah, you got robbed, but you know what I'm saying? You still gotta take. What you mean? These niggas kidnapped me and robbed me and fuck my baby mama. Like what else you want from me? Yeah, but that's normal. You knew what you signed up for. I didn't sign up for disloyalty. That gave eyes to the street culture, because the black people in the community was okay with getting fucked over, right? That's the whole program of it. That's what you can get out of that. We so used to getting fucked over by this street code shit that we willing to fight to get fucked over. We willing to die to get fucked over. What you mean you speaking out? No, I know they did you wrong. So who gives a fuck? So what? If they disloyal, so what? You still got to give them your life. You talking about 60 years of prison time for motherfuckers who robbed you, who been openly disloyal to you. But I'm supposed to give you my life, okay? And I'm not trying to stick up for him. What I'm trying to do is teach you how you've been led astray. They lied to you. The street code has lied to you. These bots who keep telling you to keep this shit going has lied to you. I recently had a conversation with my brother, bro. This dude has never been in the fucking streets. Never. He ain't been in no street gang, none of that shit. I asked dude, and my brother asked me, hey, if I killed somebody for no reason, would you tell on me? Hell yeah, I would. Oh, I can't tell you nothing. What you mean, bro? What you mean? If you did some unnecessary bullshit, I gotta hold you accountable. Yeah, but I wouldn't tell on you, bro. You supposed to. You're supposed to hold me accountable. But the concept is the concept of the situation is this. This street code is so embedded in our community that you got motherfuckers that ain't got nothing to do with nothing perpetuating the same bullshit, which means he gonna teach his kids that shit, which means the streets or wherever he raised them, they'll be the criminals because they got the code of silence. All right, and I really want to ask you guys this question. If you truly believe that this shit helps, who is it helping? Who you being quiet while crime is being committed in your communities, while the average person that has nothing to do with nothing is getting hurt or suffering because of the street activity, and you keeping quiet, who does that help? Who does that benefit? It's obvious. It helps the criminal. So what do you think your community will be? Okay? What do you think the youth of that community will be? Criminals, because you teach them that. And those who keep this shit, upholding this shit, is failing their children. All right? My community is more important than the street code. I'm going to keep saying that because that's what it is. And I'm not folding for nobody. When I say not folding, I'm not talking about, oh, don't snitch, don't do it. No, when it comes to these babies, they need a chance, bro. They need a chance. When you get outside of the community, when you get outside the hood and the switches and the guns and the being tough and the gang banging and all that other shit, you realize as a kid what you went through and what you experienced, especially being a black person, was not normal, right? Black people, these rappers want to treat it like it's normal and expose different people to this culture, this sickness, this poison that's going on. It has never worked. And I literally think that they want to turn this country into a Mexico, bro. And black people doing it by themselves. It's like they want the criminals to rise in this country. That's why they hate the police so goddamn much. But then again, like I said, they very submissive when they get in that jail cell. Right? They don't want you to tell the police officers because it seems like them the only motherfuckers they respect. When it come to your community, you don't respect nobody. But when it comes to the police, oh, why are you telling me, man? Now you got to be compliant. Now you hate it.
Sensational.
No. I shouldn't have to call the police on you to just follow the rules, to understand that, nigga, we here to live. Why are you bothering us? We all in poverty, bitch. Why are you acting right? Why are you doing this? Why? Okay? And that's the problem, bro. That's the problem, man. Like, and people need to start saying that my community is more important than the street code. It should not hurt people to say, man, I will tell on your ass if you fuck up my community, bro. That's what white people do. That's why they so successful, bro, because they hold you accountable. And plus, they paying their taxes. Why the fuck would I let you do what you're doing, right? And plus, I gotta have a rap sheet of calling the police. So if I blame your ass, and I hold you accountable, I'm not going to jail fighting 5 years, 20 years, trying to figure out why I did it. If the nigga had his back turned, bro, that's bullshit, bro. And they say, oh, well, you know, in a street code, you're not supposed to tell on nobody. You're supposed to just get it in blood, right? This is the concept. Just get it in blood. All right, so if I get it in blood, am I going to jail? Well, yeah, of course. So I got it in blood, now I'm going to jail. So either way, I'm doing life. So it's not fair. Now, I'm saying this shit because I want people to understand how it feels to be growing up in these communities who think like this. It's like they're the criminals and they're the referees at the same time. They're committing the penalties, but they're the referees. So if you do something good, flag. Oh, you're a nerd. You're a square. Okay? But soon as you do something bad, now you corrupt like them. And if they don't get to corrupt you, they shame you. And if you do something about what they done to you, you going to jail. And everybody look at you just like them. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? The easiest thing to do, right? I mean, the best answer you always get is just move. It's as a baby, as a kid, it's impossible. And I'm gonna tell conservative people that too. It's impossible, bro. And I do understand where you're coming from. But mama ain't got it, okay? She's a slave to the government, all right? But when it comes to raising your baby, being a baby in that environment, either you get with it or you don't. You get with it or you don't. And I'm telling you, don't. I'm telling you, don't. It's okay to be a square. If you ain't busting it open for the police, you doing something right. If you ain't in jail, if you ain't shooting at nobody, getting shot at, ducking shots, and all that, you doing something right. But they want to convince you that you ain't had enough experience in life. You ain't been through nothing. You ain't interesting. You a weirdo. You this, you that. Nah, bro. You doing something right, bro. And like I said, what makes it funny is that them the dudes that been exposed to being violated. That's how I say it. They violated you, bro. They want to be Mr. Criminal. Yeah, you gonna get treated like one. I could have went without busting my ass open, bro. I could have went without it, but I learned that the street code is a fucking lie. And I'm saying this because I don't want you to go through that. My community is more important than the street code. All right, guys, man, if you can, bro, leave a like. Comment, man. Subscribe. Appreciate you guys for even showing up, man, and watching my content, man. South Central, we are out.
Me and Twin on a mission. We be really politicking while we whipping in the kitchen. God be my witness. At the age of 15, I was fighting my fitness.